Come on in. It is 6 o'clock. One day I will have me some theme music. Come on in. Let me get these lights and let me share the video. I hope that you are well. Come on in. I want to take you off of that tripod for just a moment and show you my little setup out here. But I just might just take some pictures and do a post for those. So let me share to the personal page and then we'll get it, let me say on and popping. So let me share to the story and let me share to the actual page itself. Share to the public. There we go. That's it. Cool. So let me refresh. All right. Okay, this is Brene Flanoy, art teacher by day. Okay, portrait painter, paint party instructor, art kit maker by night and weekend. Art services over here. Creative experiences over here. CEOOH. Creative experiences over here. How can we help you? How's that? Is that a little better this week? Okay, I want to take you off of this tripod and walk you out here so you can see my little setup. But like I said, I just may go get my little Santa ornament and go ahead and just finish it and take some pictures and post those. I think that's what I will do. Let's see, can I bring you in there without showing everything? No, no, I'm just going to go ahead and post the pictures. Thanks for joining me. This is Brene Flanoy. I'm excited to be in the studio today, ready to create again. I'm going to throw a little gold paint around as I finish up one of the Santa ornaments that I started. So let me get that. I'm saying Santa ornament, but it's the belt. Santa belt. Let me grab this. All right. So here we go. Here is the one side that I worked on last, was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, because I'm not rushing through anything. I mean, there's no need. And the lights are still just, let me turn them away just a little bit and see if that will help. Okay, let's see if I turn them away just a wee bit. That hopefully will show a little bit of the modeling. Can I catch it just right? For whatever reason, I don't know why. My lights just won't show some of the detail. I have no idea why that is. And it's not a lot, and that's what I'm trying to catch, some of the subtlety. I don't know why. Well, over here. So there we go. And it was just there. Just a little bit of the rounding, the three-dimensional part of it. So this part up here, I didn't paint that. I was trying to decide if I wanted it gold or silver. I may stick with the traditional silver part up there. So here's my little Santa belt with just a little bit of modeling. So I just need to clean up that edge a little bit. And let me get over here. We're gonna wrap that up. I don't know who's that doing this kind of messy mess over here. If you want to put a little piece of tape over there when you're working on that, you could. I think this is kind of cute. So I'm going to finish this up. Nothing super detailed. I still have the little teeny tiny snowman, one with a little silver snow, a little reflective snow. And I've got the purple back here. What I might do is do a purple version of the Santa belt right there. And this one, this is the blank. This is how it comes. Just plain wood. And, you know, you can add embellishments with the bow and everything. So I'm going to do the purple one as a Santa belt and finish up the actual Santa belt here. I still want to pop that highlight over here. So I don't know. But we will definitely finish 2 of them today. Come on in. Let me turn this light back around. Because like I said, if I don't have the studio, listen to me, I'm saying studio lights, honey. It's just some extra lamps. Let me just tell you for real. Ain't nothing fancy. Now this one here, it just doesn't put out enough light. I have it here. It helps a little bit. But anyway, that's the tech. How you doing today? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you coming in, visiting me in the studio. Crazy old art teacher in here, just letting loose on something new. Are you trying something new? I am. So how are we going to get started? Somebody want to tell me? Here's a gold paint. I'm about to say, wait a minute. Honey, we've been in here doing things. We've been in here busy doing things. So things are just kind of a little bit discombobulated. And that's okay. Sometimes it's good to shake it up. So I'm going to angle you down. And yeah, let's get started. Let's get started. So I'm going to squeeze out just a little bit of the gold paint. Just a little smidge. Because you don't need a lot. That is a little teeny dot. Kind of like a little pea. Like a green pea size. And let me see if I need to put my boxes back up here. That's what I was looking for. Visually, that does help you see a little bit better when I bring you a little bit closer. So I'm going to angle you down and let's get to it. Man, I wish we could play a little bit of music. Hold on, I'm making you travel now. Wish we could play a little bit of music. Let's see. All right, so I started to paint it black, and I'm kind of glad that I did because I think that gives that gold a little bit of extra weight. So I'm going to go on top of it with a little bit of highlighting. Is that the word for it? Let me pull you a little bit closer. And let's get it going. I've got water. I've got my brushes right here. They're all clean and ready. All right. And you know, I probably should have put my Mr. Rogers jacket on. Maybe I'll do that. It's a little chilly. Now, all of a sudden, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I just feel that down in my sha-na-na that I need to sing that out, but I will spare everybody. Somebody come and get me. All right, I'm hoping we're right here, and I may just tip this up. You know what? I'm going to do one better. Faithful assistant, can you grab a stand for me right quick? Because I think that'll be better for America if I had it on a little stand and I'm just kind of painting right in front. Okay, I think that would be a little bit better for America. Just grab it off of the display that's down there. The photo display that's on the kitchen floor right now. It's a display. Let me say it again. It is on the floor on the display in the kitchen. Okay. Little wooden stand. Nothing fancy, but it rocks. Thank you very much. Appreciate it very much. Did you want to say hello to the people? Why not? Yeah, right. You know, you put your little nose out here the other day. All right, so now we are ready. That's better. That'll work. Let me make sure it's in here now, because I don't want it to topple anywhere. So good. There we go. Are you settling in right over here? Let me pop it back this way. Okay, well, it's in there. I don't know what you're seeing. I don't know how bad the glare is. Let me make sure this is good and dry, that we are only getting the paint and no water. Whoopsie, I guess. Oh my goodness. They come and get me. I don't even know. Look, I'm burning rubber trying to get here from work today. Actually, the last couple of weeks just trying to get in here. Just staying. I don't necessarily go in early, but I will linger a little while at the job just to get a few things in place because I'm just trying to see what I'm doing. Okay, so I kind of like that second coat up over there, and I'm going to leave that black in there a little bit. Matter of fact, I'll go in with maybe a little bit more of a little black, maybe a little brown. But just going over that second coat with the gold just seems to help. And I might even pop it with a little bit of white. So I'm going to go right on up here. Let me go ahead and get enough paint. Go right on in here to kind of make sure we've got the highlights up here. And it's a little bit lighter here. And I'm holding it. Let me smooth that out. So that'll kind of help pop it a little bit. And then, like I said, I got to go in here and clean this up. Who came in here? Must have been one of the Sam's elves over here messing things up. But we're going to go in here and clean that up. So there we go. Let me make sure I'm not blocking the way, but I'm actually seeing. Okay. Now I probably need to do, I don't know, what is that belt clasp? I don't know what that little part is. I might not be calling it the right thing. I need to let that dry. So this is pretty much done except for a few little details. So that's all I'm going to work on here now. Cleaning it up. Let me squeeze out a little paint. Bright red. Like I said, once again, you don't need a whole lot, just a little smidge. I don't know if we're on camera. There we go. Might need a little bit more because I am covering over black. So just a little bit, squeeze out more if you need it, but I don't like wasting paint and I can waste some. So we're just going to go over that area right here. Probably should hit it with a little white. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. Just because that white is probably a little more opaque than it is. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and clean this up. It kind of turns it pink a little bit. Let's see if we like that. I'm going to go right on over here too. Clean all of this up. You know, sometimes you don't know what you want to do until you make a move. And it's okay sometimes if there's a mistake. That's one thing. I don't know. I'm kind of, what do you call it? I send kind of mixed messages on that. Sometimes I'll dive in, and then other times, what do they call it? Pontificate. You know, you just think so much till you don't make that move. This is not red enough. And you know, you could put a little tape on here. So here we are with a little ornament. Let me go fix up some of these dots because, like I said, I don't know what I was doing. I guess me and the silver paint, or the silver paint and I, we were in here busy. In here busy doing things. All right, so we just, maybe have something a little bit, because it is supposed to be furry. Just a little something other than just straight red. There's something about that nice, bright, crisp red that's nice. So let me take a peek at the camera so I can see if we're going in the right direction. I think we are. So now this is drying up over here a little bit. You don't want to pick up that wet paint. You want to let it dry. So it's better. Okay, it is a little better. And let me get a little brown. We could go with straight black. We could go with maybe a little violet. Maybe I'll do that too. Let me squeeze out a little of that to play with a little bit of color on this red. It is 6:17. Let me see about the small one too. Like I said, I didn't do the edge or anything on here, and I thought this was adorable. Mama Santa, Mama Snow, and Baby Snow. I don't have, it needs a little pop of red over here. So I don't know if I need to throw a little bit of, because that orange is not so bright. So maybe I could throw a little bit of red right there. And maybe, okay, maybe that scarf is coming off to the side here. And maybe, Mama, you know what? I need a smaller brush. Let me find a little itty bitty. Okay, this is a number double. Nope, this is not 00. This is 10 times 0. So let me wet it just a little bit. Like I said, that helps the bristles all to get wet and moist, and they seem to cooperate a little bit better. Not always, because there's a lot of Ooh, I'm over here, but you're not right there. Let me get right in your face. Now, I paid a little money for this brush, but the bristles separate. I do not like that. They should not separate. They should stay together. That's the whole point. A teeny tiny brush. Let me make sure that, I'll see if I have a little white up underneath there. So we styling Mama up. I didn't really intend to get up in here anymore on Mama Snow, but there we are. Okay. Trying to see where that other part of the, should it come off the back? Maybe, kind of like wings, maybe. Here we go. Back off the other side back there. So that gives a little bit more color interest. All right, so let me clean out this little teeny tiny brush right now until I decide what else I want to do. Because I didn't put any black out here on the palette. I just have a little bit of purple, so maybe what I'll do is go in here, put a little purple down here in the shadow just a little bit. Like I said, I didn't think I'd be messing with Mama Snow anymore. That little purple just helps a little bit. I don't know. That's coming through. This one needs probably a little bit of black up underneath there. That purple does help this particular color scheme. So let's go in here and add a little more. Sometimes you don't know until you see it out there. So I didn't know that I was going to be messing. So that helps. That helps kind of tell kind of visual story. Let you know where the light is coming from. Okay, so the shadow is probably back over here. We might be doing too much, but it's fun. Okay, I'm not even gonna tell a story. Telling a little story is fun. So this purple, we're just gonna carry it right on back. There we go. And I'm gonna put a little bit up underneath this lid. Probably should go with a little black, but I think I'm just gonna carry it on with this purple. Okay. So I think that kind of ties it all together. And we'll see what else we want to add. Who knows? Here we go. Keep twisting it the wrong way. That would be helpful. All right, so let me clean out my brush. And let's check in. Need another coat of this red because 2 coats really does help. Help it become a little more opaque. So that little red is flying there. And of course, Mama needs a little bit more on her little red hat. We get a little carried away. So we'll put this over here. And then decide what we want to do over here. Okay, so some of this has dried up over here right now, so we can go back and put another coat. Let me stand this up down here. So I think this will help a whole lot. That's good. So that does kind of help clean it up. Same with over here. And I went in originally to get a little purple to start popping this. Over here. So let me get a little bit of violet and go down here. Now these bright lights are right here in the way, but I have my little pinky out here to try to help steady. And I probably really should add a little bit of black in here. Is it helping or hurting? I can't even tell. Trying to throw a little bit of violet in here to help kind of pop, do a little warm and cool. I don't think we're going in the right direction, so we may have to switch that out, and that's okay. Sometimes you don't know until you start. But making that move, man, make that move. Oh my goodness. I can't think of the name. Was it Shalimar in the 80s? Make that move. All right, so we definitely need to clean this up a little bit more, but I think we're heading in the right direction. Spending just a little bit more time on it. Cool. Cleaning this brush out just a little bit. Gonna go in here with my little red. Well, it's a little wet. I guess we didn't let it dry enough. I can't believe our time is up already, and I just got in here and just started to flow on out really well. It is coming to an end. Well, we're working on it. You know, you can add as much detail as you want. You know, I'm going to add a little bit more because I'm a little extra, you know. But I'm going to go ahead and sign on off. I thank you for joining me in here, throwing a little paint around, you know, having a good time. So we're going to sign off for today. I'm going to probably work on it a little bit more tomorrow. I kind of like the way the, you know, direction it's heading. This needs a little bit of more dark up underneath here. That purple is nice, but it's not doing enough. But the red and black will work, but sometimes I like to play with colors just a little bit. So I want to throw that purple in there just to give a little bit more visual interest. So I'm going to sign off for today. And I was going to finish this one. So, because I'm not rushing, I went back in there and threw a little purple, well, twist it to the right. Threw a little, girl, listen, somebody come get her, because I can't get it in here. Threw a little purple in that shadow and threw some red in the picture just to add a little bit more visual interest on the mom's snow sweater. Not sweater, scarf. Signing off. These words are not coming out right. This is Bernade Floyd. Art teacher by day, portrait painter by night, paint party instructor, art kit maker on the weekend. Thank you so much for joining me in my studio. We'll be back. I'm planning to be back tomorrow. Yeah, come on here. Get the lights. Have a good evening. Hope you had a great day. I hope you had a great day. I hope you had a great day, really. It's a lot going on, but I'm going to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and we're going to keep it moving. Always filled with hope over here. No matter what, always hope. Peace to you. Have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.